Hey everyone, welcome to Vagaro University. Today I'll show you how to add and manage custom fields for your client profiles. This feature allows you to log custom information about your clientele. You can record relevant details such as emergency contact information for gyms and wellness, heart rate, blood pressure, and BMI for healthcare, belt levels for martial arts, breed and weight for pet grooming, hair characteristics for stylists and barbers, and so much more. Let me show you how it works. We'll start by navigating to Settings. Then, under the Business section, we'll select Custom Fields. Here, we can create all the additional fields that will appear in our customer profiles to log and store information. We'll select Add, then pick from two options. We can create a single field or a group of similar fields. Let's select the New Field option. Vagaro will display a pop-up window with a list of templates for commonly used fields. We can select from these options or create a new one from scratch. We can select how we would like to display and record the information. Options include text fields, drop-down menus, numbers, and dates. We can also create formulas to calculate information from multiple existing fields. Let's select the number option as an example. On the next page, we'll be able to define more information about our field. In the top section, we'll enter a name, description, and assign our field to a group. This will label the field so we can easily search and identify it from our full list of fields. Under Field Settings, we can quickly alter the field type if needed. We'll enter a title and description, then determine additional details. This information will appear in our customer profiles. For numbers, we can select a unit of measurement, then set the position of those units to either the left or right of our entered value. We can also set an exact number of decimal units if desired. Vagaro will display a preview of our field below. At the bottom of the screen, we can select to monitor changes over time. With this setting enabled, as we update the field in a customer's profile, Vagaro will track historical values and display a graph of changes. This is ideal for data like blood pressure, heart rate, and other variables. Once we're finished with our field, we'll select Save at the bottom of the screen. When creating formulas, we can select from existing fields and add, subtract, multiply, or divide with other fields. We can also select the Custom option to enter a static number. For complex equations, we can select Add Formula for additional steps. We can reference the initial result and run a calculation with another field or static value. As an example, here's the template for how to calculate body mass index, or BMI. Once we are done adding different fields and groups, we can navigate to Customers, Customer Management. We'll select a client, then under the Profile tab, we can see any fields we added through our settings. We can select to edit any fields and enter relevant information. We can also generate new fields directly from Customer Management rather than having to navigate back to Settings. Clients can be required to enter this data on their own through the Forms feature. When building a form, we can add a custom field module to have customers fill out when booking or during general intake. For each module, we can select which field we would like to have filled out. By logging additional information through custom fields, Vagaro allows you to track and manage more details about your clients.
For more helpful tips and tricks, click the Vagaro University link in the description below.